Hello and welcome. I screwed up. I did not change the episode number. This is episode 27 of the Social Outcast podcast. I'm your host, Marsh, and these are my co hosts.
Radical Machine.
And then.
Let's.
And then.
And then?
No one. So, coming off of a new album, High. How's everyone doing this week?
Great.
This is a slow week. Not really much to say about it, other than the fact that I got recording done for Red Army Girls Brigade. So that's underway. I made an update to the description to the trailer video saying that. Yep.
Oh, okay. You were just announcing that.
Just an update, yeah.
So then we work on scripting for the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
And then we start...
Plan for by the end of the month. I don't know if that'll actually happen or not, but that's the plan.
Yeah, we can make it work.
The hardest part is going to get everybody to do the voice acting. Like I said, we're going to do that very modularly, if that's even a word. We're not going to do it as solid conversations, because the way I recorded the videos was through the text boxes, I would let it run, then I would wait a few seconds, then I would click to the next one. So that gives us enough time. And I just don't know how easy we could try experimenting with doing all in one cut and see if we can get the timing right. But, I'd much rather just put out the series than try to be a perfectionist on it. So that's just my take on that.
Nice. Sorry, I'm typing out a descriptions of what we're talking about, because I'm trying to do that more and more. So
So in other words, what you're saying is you're not prepared for this episode.
Well, kind of. I kind of saw an opportunity, and so I'm taking that opportunity right now, and that's to talk about the what goes on behind the scenes of specific videos that we try and achieve, or projects that we're trying to go through, and I feel that...
I see.
Yes, I see, of course. Yes.
Of course!
I set you up for a Willingham joke, and you didn't take it.
Should have done, of course.
I've already done that. I've already done that voice
Oh, yeah, that's
so
right.
many times. So...
But no, so...
I don't want it to overstay its welcome more than it already has.
Yeah.
Apparently, one session of Apocalypse World was overstaying its welcome.
Yeah, it was. Believe me on
I
that.
thought it was funny.
Yeah, you might have thought it was funny.
I enjoyed the voice a lot. Just saying. But, oh well.
But, so yeah, sorry, I'm directing Chrissy to,
Marshall is now stage director.
not stage director, just...
Oh, by the way,
studio director.
when we do the script, so I did a little bit of reading, and I used the very credible source of Wikipedia. And according to Wikipedia, all screenplays are written in Courier font 12 point.
Courier font 12 point?
So I will not accept any script from anybody unless it's written in Courier font 12 point.
Damn it.
So, just saying. And Courier New, I don't even think counts. You have to use Courier.
There is no Courier.
Yes, there is. I don't know what kind of text editor you're using, but...
Google Docs.
Well, then you'll just have to download it now, won't you? You know what has it? Notepad++.
Ha ha ha.
Where's
Yeah.
your Notepad plus plus?
I don't like that.
Notepad is amazing. It's like
Plus.
it's like
Just one more plus than you.
it's any computer user's best friend. You can use it for literally anything. It supports so many programming languages. You can also just use it as a straight up take notes, write stuff. You can color things. You can.
Aw, that's so nice.
It's great, and it's free.
Okay.
Oh, it's free? Wow. It's amazing you haven't gotten it.
See, one of my biggest pet peeves about Notepad++ is that there's no individual files. Everything is just straight up on one file. You open up one file, you get them all.
We mean you get them all.
Like, they're open in tabs.
Yeah, that makes okay. Trust me, when you're working on a piece of software, that comes
will I
with
ever do that?
so. I don't know. You might or you might not. I mean, and even if you're not right, like I use it just for stuff that I need to have open.
Well, you know what they say, Marshall. You gotta catch them all.
And also, I mean, it supports like
Who the hell
I have
are you?
I have an entire
show.
I have an entire file called kanji notes too, from the translations and everything. Believe me, I've had to go back to it several times.
Goddamn peanut gallery hijacking my fucking show.
Well,
Yes, that's right. I'm breaking character.
Hijacking it like a carjacker.
Sure. Where's your gun at? You don't have one. At any rate, fine.
Get your ass up!
Jesus Christ, that was loud as fuck.
You should have done the Pulp Fiction one.
No, 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 no. Matt, I can see you. Do not touch that damn button.
are we done? Are we done bickering and we're gonna get to an actual show now?
I mean, we were talking about a show until someone decided to derail it. Not going to name any names, but at any rate.
Well, how irksome.
Damn you, Paul Atreides. I swear that's Paul Atreides. He's the main character from Dune. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm currently out of videos for Prey right now.
Because you've been too busy, or you quit on it?
No,
or...
I haven't quit. I have not quit.
Good.
I will say this. I have not quit.
Like a British guy.
When was the last video that came out? It was either yesterday or very, very early this morning.
It was at the very far off and long time ago of yesterday.
It does say one day ago.
So if you hadn't mentioned that you were out of videos, nobody would have noticed.
Way to go.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I haven't gotten to,
You've given up your secrets.
I haven't gotten to part 12 yet, and, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, is I'm going to be recording tonight. I will be editing 2 videos. So I will get today and tomorrow set up. And then tomorrow, not unfortunately, what the hell am I saying? I'm going to be busy.
Your mother's not listening.
Shut up. Never know. Jesus. Tomorrow I'm going to be out at my mom's for Mother's Day. Because it's Mother's
Which is
Day.
actually on Sunday.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting to that. Call your mothers, guys. But I'm going to be going out to my mother's on Mother's Day. And then on Sunday, we're going out with Chrissy's family.
Which is Mother's Day.
Which is actual Mother's Day. So, but that's just going to be a nightmare. But in the long run, we were able to pass a apparently terrible movie this week.
A terrible movie?
Yeah, King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, apparently it was pretty bad. Apparently.
According to who?
Literally all the critics online.
Okay.
Yeah, I know critics aren't worth a damn anyway, but still. I didn't feel like going and wasting time if I was going to be let down. If a lot of people have been let down recently.
It would have given you something to talk about. I say you go see it anyway, and then.
We can talk about Guardians.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did see him. I almost forgot that I saw that.
Yeah. Who knew? Blitz saw a new movie for once.
Let's saw something new.
Opening weekend too. Holy shit.
Wasn't my idea though.
Yeah, no.
I probably wouldn't have even seen it.
His
So-
sister's the fun one that drags him to places, so he actually gets out and does something.
Oh, believe me, I do take care of things. It's just that going to movies is not one of them.
Right. Oh yeah, no, I get it. But yeah, so spoilers, no spoilers? How are we gonna do this?
It's too soon to talk about it.
Yeah, it is too soon, so no
Considering that it's a major film,
Right.
I would give some time for the dust to settle.
Okay, then we can do this. Who's your favorite character?
It's my favorite character.
Yeah.
I really liked what's his name, Yandu, Michael Rooker's character.
Yeah,
I thought he did great in that movie. He was, to me, the bright spot of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. And that was it, he had a pretty cool role in it. I'll say that. Like that was very cool. What they did.
Avoiding spoilers is amazing.
Yeah, I know,
It-
right?
it's
so
like
good.
it's like, oh, the next word out of my mouth could be.
Put me in front of a firing squad of so many people. What about
Yeah.
you, Chrissy? Who's your favorite character? Guardians of the Galaxy
I
Volume 2.
know. Rocket.
Rocket.
Yes.
That's the easy opinion.
Yeah, it really is.
But he's so furry and cute, and he's got a.
Baby tree person.
Well, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a psychopathic side, but he realizes it, so he feels like a shitty person. No, he's not a person.
Best line through that movie was Trash Panda. That's all I'm gonna say.
And then he asks if it was better.
That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
At any rate.
Please, comic relief is not a spoiler.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Speaking of comic relief, I'm just gonna go with Drax. Dave Bautista, man. He's such an underused actor. He's been.
Isn't he a former wrestler?
He is. When oh god, I can't even remember which movie came out first. Was it Guardians or Riddick?
Is he an incarnate?
Was he? Hold on. Let's just do this. Dave Bautista.
As Capricorn's assistant.
I doubt. Oh, is he associated with the new Blade Runner? Shut up. You don't even care.
That's why I made that over dramatic.
So Riddick came out in 2013. Guardians was
Looks
2014.
Like a steroided, John Cena.
I mean, yeah. Apparently he was in
John
Spectre.
Cena.
Ooh, he is in the new Blade Runner. Damn, I gotta see
Wrong
that now.
side of town looks interesting.
But no, so so he's got the movies that are like Kickboxer Vengeance, House of the Rising Sun, like martial arts vengeance movies type deal.
Yeah, of course.
And then-
Considering that, he's a big, muscular, buff wrestler type guy, that's generally the roles that those actors get.
But apparently, I don't know who's in this. David Lynch directed it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Michael
Michael Shannon and Willem Dafoe. My son, what have ye done?
Sounds
The
bad.
mystery isn't who, but why. So,
Is it David
looks-
Lynch, the Lovecraft type guy?
I can't remember.
He did that rabbits thing you showed me about, and it was apparently really creepy, but I didn't see enough to figure out
Yeah,
why.
that might have been him. I can't remember.
David Lynch rabbits seems like it's a
Oh,
very popular
mm.
movie.
That's very interesting. But at any rate, he's like, I feel like he's a pretty good actor for the types of roles that he's been cast as. So in Riddick, he was a type of mercenary, smart mouth mercenary, but like always had his cool, chewing on bubble gum and everything. Like, yeah, okay, I'll get that done. And then like he takes his sweet ass time with it and whatnot. You know, kind of has a smart mouth at times.
Does he say the famous line, "I've come to kick ass and chew bubble gum,
No.
and I'm all out of bubble gum"?
No.
Well, okay, where is that from? Because I've seen that in a movie. Is that what it is? So I think that is the original source, because I've seen that quote I've heard that quote like online and internet memes and things all the time. I'm like, where does this come from? And then randomly this one day at home there was a movie on, and I heard that line. I'm like, wait a minute, is that the movie that it came from? Yeah, it was like some kind of movie where like aliens were subtly replacing people, and like the main character could see them through a pair of shades because that makes sense. And he found a whole box full of these shades, and he tried to get this one guy to like
chew bubble gum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
But I'm saying, like, it was like it was like such a typical 80s film though. Like, he's like trying to get this guy to put on the shades, and they get into like a 15-minute fist fight with each other. He's like, put on the freaking shades! And they're like beating the crap out of each other in an alley, and they're just like, and then finally like the guy like puts it on and like sees what he's talking about with the aliens, and he's like, hey, we're best buddies. Oh my gosh, it's real. You were right. We're best buddies now. Now that I see what you were talking about.
Yay, best friends!
I don't
Yeah,
think you're
exactly.
Crazy, so
I think the main character even gets like launched out of a window and tumbles down a cliffside or something, and then he just
a
like
very big
gets
Trouble
up
in
and
Little China movie.
gets up and yeah. I almost wonder if it's like actually it is a spoof movie or one of those kind of like Big Trouble Little China, because you're right, it was exactly like that kind of movie. Which, did you see that yet?
No, I haven't.
it even looks as cheesy as.
Well, it's from the same decade.
Yeah, they're both very cheesy 80s movies.
Which, yeah, by modern standards, you can't tell if they were like supposed to be like legit. That's what the movie was taking itself seriously, or if it was, or if it's just like they were trying to make fun of tropes or something. I don't even know. I can't tell the difference because they're just so
The only way you
cheesy.
can tell is if they're being funny. Like
No, but no,
obviously
that's
funny.
not even a way to tell, because
Yeah, no.
movies are unintentionally funny sometimes. Like I said before on this show, I found Batman v Superman very funny, and that wasn't supposed to be a funny movie.
Yeah,
So-
she just said Evil Dead.
Army of Darkness, when Ash is in the
Oh, no.
land of the dead, they're being really.
Was
stupid.
were the
of
first?
Darkness knows what it is.
Yes, Army of Darkness
where
is
it's
so
like,
self-aware and knows what it is. But are the first two supposed to be funny, or are they just?
see,
I
that's
feel like-
different. that's different.
You can tell with that though.
You can tell, that Army of Darkness is not taking itself seriously anymore. But
they didn't have enough money with the other ones, so it probably
not even that. Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 were what they were at its base. They were supposed to be another couple of scary zombie movies and whatnot. Evil Dead, ramped it up from the first. Evil Dead 2 ramped it up from the first one, obviously, because Sam Raimi, upcoming director, blah blah blah, does this sick ass zombie movie. Sure, let's actually give him some money now, so that way he can actually do something with this. And then, he just ramps it up in Evil Dead 2, sends Ash into the medieval era, and then when Army of Darkness comes around, it's like, you know what? What if we do this?
And just completely take a 180 with the approach.
What
And
if we don't care about being serious? What if we just do what we want? Like, have an army of mini Ashes trying to kill him with, like, a fork and boiling water that he swallows while trying to kill one. Let's just lose our damn minds. It's what they did, and they did it perfect. By the way, Matt, I also sent you that picture earlier, and it was from Reddit, and said, what quotable movie line? Let me double check, make sure I'm getting.
yeah, I know, I saw it, and they were quotes from Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's a great movie quote, but a terrible pickup line?
Hail to the king, baby.
The Army of Darkness one is,
Stole your thunder there.
yo, she bitch, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had that.
But yeah, and then it just loses its damn mind.
Mhm.
Afterwards. I wonder when season 3 of Ash vs. is coming out.
Oh, so I watched like one episode of the second season and then just never got around to it. Not surprisingly.
Oh man, it's so good. Where were we again?
Wait for it.
Yo, she bitch. Let's go.
Oh boy. Well.
One more.
Okay.
Because I love this quote too, just the way he delivers it.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Oh wow. I didn't actually expect that one.
And there's a deleted scene too where the guy that he says that comes back and says that to Bruce Campbell's character. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Nice. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of fun when they come back for season 3.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Dave Bautista, movies, not taking itself seriously. Your quote. That's how we got to it. Talking about Guardians, Dave Bautista, the famous quote, "They live." Spoof movies, Evil Dead. There we go. Okay, bridge the gap there. Nice. So I'm not quite sure if you guys are ready for this question that I've got for you.
Now I'm afraid.
I'm not certain. And you at home, play along. You might win a prize. Not really, because we don't give out prizes.
We have to have money.
Yes. If you give it, no. So. Oh yeah.
Watching?
No, he's not. But shout out to the Japanese Marine whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, you lucky bastard.
Oh yeah. Where is that guy? I've not even heard from him in a while.
That's
I
'Cause it almost rhymes.
I texted him today and I said, "Happy birthday, you lucky motherfucker." And then I sent him, "I think I'm turning Japanese," the song.
Did you hear about the guy who actually became Japanese?
Oh, we're not gonna get into this right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm cutting that one off. At any rate, okay, here's our first real topic. What has been the worst, and I mean absolute worst, most infuriating customer service that you have ever had?
I got nothing, dude. I know you sent me that topic on Monday, and I've thought about it multiple times. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I have a way of getting things without buying them or, full price. I don't steal stuff and I don't do torrents or things like that either, but I have ways of, use gift cards or wait for sales or, one way or another, things come my way. So I guess I don't know. I can't even think of a single time where. So when you say customer service, you're referring to. I guess it can refer to a couple things. Are you talking about just you went to a restaurant and you waited an hour before you actually ordered your food because the waiter or waitress forgot about you? That kind of service? Or are you talking about returning items? Or I guess.
Not even that.
Okay.
When you need to reset your email password because something happened and Comcast reset it for you without, checking to see if this was okay to do. And then when you try and spoilers, this is what happens. When you try and go and reset it, you got to go in and talk to a customer service representative and chat with them over the internet.
Yeah, okay, so I've had to do that for things before, but I guess I don't specifically remember one of them because those always suck.
Right.
Honestly, when have you ever had a chat or a call in or whatever to some kind of corporate helpline and it ever went smoothly and you ever really got what you were looking for? I mean, I don't know, whenever you dial those numbers, it's not even a person. You have to go through 10 menu options before you can say talk to a representative, or you do those live chats and you can tell all they're doing is they're just going through a script of things oh, if the customer says this, suggest this. If it says this, and it I don't know. To me, customer service is always bad.
Let me go into what had happened that made me think that this was a good topic, because this was just ridiculous. Just infuriating. So I have an email account,
as most people do.
Hergen Durgen Schmergen. No shit, Sherlock. Go on. Say something else. Make my day. I didn't think so.
I thought you were making your own day, because you're
Do it, Matt. Just pull the trigger. Say it.
Good about talking
Wait
about
for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
You are excused.
Yes. I heard myself through your speakers, through your headphones. That's awesome. At any rate, so I've had this email since 10 years ago. It's been my longest email. It was my first email, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this email for karate. I needed it. I needed something for it, so I personalized it to my karate, and I've always had it. So it's always been a thing because I did the leadership program, and that's actually why my email is named the way it is.
Okay.
So, at any rate, going through Comcast, you generally associate emails under a Comcast account. So, at the time, it was my grandfather's account. So, technicality, he was the one that owned it. Alright? So, it was in his name. Now, fast forward 10 or so years, or however long it's been since I made that, I started having problems with my Apple account where the password was getting screwed up, so I had to go in and reset it a couple times, and so I set it to a specific thing that had happened in my email. And so I needed to get back into my email and check that so that way I could remember what the password was. Whoops. I made the password when I was running on like 2 hours of sleep while I was working. I kind of forgot. So at any rate, so I'm going through trying to log into my email, and it's like, oh, we detected unauthorized access to your email. So don't worry. We changed your password for you. It's fine. You just have to talk to a Comcast representative or chat with them, blah, blah, blah. Typical bullshit. So, all right. So I start chatting with the guy. It's like, look, I want this email's password reset. This specific email, nothing more, nothing less. That's what I gave him. He's like, all right, can you give me the rest of the address, or the address associated with this one, or even the the username? And it's like, well, I never had a username, but it was this email. Here's the address. Yeah, no, this address isn't associated with this email, so we can't do that.
And it's gone.
Yeah, and it's gone. That's what I thought had happened. I thought my email was fucked. And that I wasn't going to see the email that I have ever again. So I'm like, all right. So what can I do? Oh, no, wait. Hold up. First off, he goes through this whole thing, and he's like, all right, what's the address? What's the number on the router that I had to give him, or some bullshit or other? I'm like, all right, here's the router number that you need. And then what else? And he's like, okay, well, here's your reset code, and we're gonna get it out to you, and you can log in and change it. And so I said, I'm still gonna have the old email, right? Because he gave me a username. I'm like, I have no clue what that is, and I don't think I have anything to do with that. I do not know a damn thing about that. He's like, well, that's the email that's now associated with your address. I'm like, well, what about my old email? Oh, you don't have authorization to access that email or change anything. I'm like, so what have you been helping me do this whole time? Well, sir, I've been helping you to change your email password. I'm like, no, you haven't. You haven't helped me one bit. Well, I'm sorry about that, sir, but you know, blah, blah, blah. Hang up. I ended the chat. I'm like, fuck that guy. I don't know what's going on. Called the goddamn number. Hello. Thank you for calling Comcast. We realize that you're calling from this address, so you're probably calling about this account. No. Sir, 0000 until I got representative. Okay, fine. Hunky-dory dandy. Okay, hi. Trying to change my email password. Apparently, when I went to the Xfinity store and said, look, they asked me what password I wanted. And I said, I have this email that I wanted associated with it. That's what I meant, not password. I said, look, I have this email already. I want this email on this address. Can you do that for me? Yeah, we can do it. Sure, no problem. Thank you. That's great. That's lovely. So that's what I thought. So,
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Lots more.
when I actually called in, the woman was like, "What? That's not right." I'm like, "No kidding. You wonder why I'm calling." And this is the point in time where I start getting that twitchy, crazy ass eye, where I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lose my shit. I'm just gonna scream out into the night and run rampant like a like a maniac.
Act like Mac with on a sugar pie.
No. So at any rate, she goes, "Well, here's what you need to do. You need to have your grandfather call in with the old account's information." I'm like, that account is literally, honest to God, 10 years old. She's like, holy crap, that's a long time ago. Okay. Well, just do it anyway. And then give them your account number and just say, I want to change this email address and give it to this account number. That's all you gotta do. Okay, fine. So that took like 5 minutes to deal with. That was fine. That was the best out of all of this bullshit. So I went over to my grandparents' house the next day. I sat down with my grandfather and said, "You're helping me change my email over to my account so I can use it, not you." And he's like, "Oh, okay, whatever." He just accepted it. Like, yeah, I have no say in this, so I'm just gonna follow your lead.
He has no idea about technology.
For the most part. So I called up the lady. It took maybe like 25 minutes, half hour at least, just to get them to understand, look, we have this old email account from an account 10 years ago. We want it changed to be on this new account. Just the one email, not all of them, not any of the services that were on there before, just the one email.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
That's what I thought they were going to say. Because it was a completely different woman, obviously, this time. And then the next guy I talked to, he's like, okay, well, yeah, they're going to have to call you back on this. And we'll see what happens there. Okay, fine. That's great. I'm so glad you guys understand whatever it is the hell you do. Because I don't think you do. Cut to like an hour later, I'm sitting at my house and I get a phone call from Comcast and it's like, yeah, hello, I got the other guy on the line and we're going to transfer over your email. That fucking took 20 minutes. It's like, Jesus, how many times are you going to ask for my goddamn address? The shit, write it down, dude, please. Bullshit. It was such
Is that all?
bullshit. Is that all? Is that
Wondering
all?
if there's any more.
2.5 hours to change one god.
Are you not entertained?
2.5 hours just to change one goddamn email. The fuck?
Yeah, like I
Am I
said.
just being an asshole?
No.
No, I mean, I don't know. I guess my question to you is,
You're the reason that you are.
what did you expect? I mean, customer service is always bad.
Well, to be honest, I didn't expect them to say, yeah, you don't have access to that account. I'm like, I've been using that account for 10 years. What do you mean I don't have access? Oh, yeah, it's actually under this person's account. I'm like, God damn it. Of course.
How did you not know all that? How did they not let you know all this time?
I don't know. It was my email. When they canceled their Comcast 10 years ago, you know, nothing happened. Apparently, when you cancel Comcast and get rid of it, you're supposed to lose access to your email because you no longer have Xfinity services.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Apparently.
why I have Yahoo.
But, Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Get with the times, you damn hillbilly redneck.
Oh yeah, who am I supposed to go with? Comcast? What if we go with someone else? least if I have Yahoo, I keep my email no matter what internet provider I go with.
Until Yahoo dies. Which I don't think it will. It's not going to die.
No, they have other services.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But at any rate,
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect to hear them say, you don't have authorization for this account. We're going to help you change your password for the account that you can change, but you didn't ask for. So I literally just wasted 20 minutes of your time while doing this bullshit. Fucking guy. Fuck. I wish I could remember your name. Alfie. That's right. You motherfucker. You know who you are. I am calling you out. Comcast is listening in on this. I don't give a fuck. Do you understand? Alfie, you're a piece of shit. You wasted 20 minutes of my time instead of just telling me you can't change this email because it is not under your account. I would have hung up. I would have hung up immediately and called the goddamn number to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Piece of shit.
You remember the end? He said, here's the thing. Like, you're stupid.
Yeah. He's like, well, here's a thing you can do. Like, gee, I'm sorry. Get the "you don't say" out.
I don't have that one.
Fuck. All right, that's good enough. Evil laughter. Fucking corporation bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they were doing the whole time. They're just like, they're just laughing over there probably. So I wonder if I'm sure they do. I shouldn't even say I wonder. I'm pretty sure they do. Like in those call centers, they probably tell stories about guys like this guy named Marshall who wants to
change an email that
change an email password.
What
a loser.
Right?
Yeah,
know, right? The person didn't know that she didn't have access to this email account.
Yes, of course. Yeah. But basically,
don't you fucking hit that laugh button.
You fool.
You know the laugh button. The laugh button that I will murder you over.
Wait, which one?
The one I will murder you over.
Does it come from a specific game that I've been playing?
Don't you touch it. You're going to touch it. I'm going to mute you in the next 10 seconds.
No, I won't touch it. I think that guy should have been forthright and honest with you when you were getting frustrated. He should have just said,
I wasn't even getting frustrated. I'm just confused. I'm like, I don't know what you're asking me for. Where is it? Okay, hold up. He's like, we need the CMAC number on your router. I'm like, excuse me, the what? He's like, we need the CMAC the CMAC number on your router. I'm like, okay, again, what is that? Because, the first time I asked...
Say that again.
The first time I asked, I'm sorry, the what? That meant, I don't know what you're talking about. So you saying the same thing again doesn't do dick for what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, that's not his problem, is it?
Peasant.
Oh man.
Yes, it was of course.
And then,
look for the "you fool" Soul Eater.
I'll send it to him. Okay. Jesus.
Yeah, you guys need to help me build up my soundboard because I'm gonna run out of things to play because I played almost all of them.
Right. But no, so when he first said, that information was wrong, so we're just going to go with the CMAC thing. It's like, how's that information wrong? I associated this email with this address, when I first set up at the Xfinity Center and whatnot. And he could have said, oh, well, your name's not on that. You don't have access to it. He could have fucking said that, and I would have just called and figured it out. Instead, you wasted 10 more goddamn minutes of my time. Total time, 20 minutes.
And he was probably snickering the whole time.
And then he's just like, well, I'm sorry, sir, but yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
Exactly.
I tried.
And it's gone.
It's like, no, you didn't. You didn't tell me what was wrong. And then you completely ignored what I was trying to ask. I was asking about this email. You went off and said, I'm just going to sweep that under the rug and hope that he ignores it and just focuses on what I'm going to say and take it as gospel and like, oh, yes, well, the Comcast customer service is always right. So, yeah, that's right. We're always right, motherfuckers. Damn. It was the most infuriating night. Both Chrissy and her mother can confirm. I was so pissed off for like a solid 20 minutes because I didn't know what the hell was going on.
So here's the really important question. Have you used that email since then?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I was going to
used
say...
it twice. I've used it for a job application.
Okay.
And to reset my Apple ID again.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you went through all that and you're not going to bother actually using that, then you'll get no sympathy from me.
Right. But,
because that was your problem for wasting your own time over something meaningless. But no, if you're using it, then by all means.
I'm slowly trying to convert everything over to my new email.
Mm-hmm.
It's so goddamn time consuming, and I still have access to the old email. I have even more access to the old email now, so it doesn't really matter at this point in time. So, whatever. But at any rate, here's the kicker. Here's the icing on the cake. After that chat conversation with the guy, pops up an email. Oh, we noticed that your ticket is now closed and you just got done being assisted by our wonderful
leave us a review.
Customer service. Would you like to take this short survey? Yes, I would. How satisfied were you with the outcomes of your chat? 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how high would you say you are in recommending Xfinity to someone else? 1. Why is that? Because I asked your guy question A and he answered question B, which I didn't even ask for. So I get through it. I get done with the survey. It's like stupid 10-question survey. I click submit. We're sorry, something went wrong. You have no internet.
Oh man!
Fucking Alfie shut my goddamn internet off.
That's great. They're like, oh shoot, this guy's gonna leave us a bad review. Shut him down. Shut him down.
Like icing on
They probably have like some kind of piece of code or something that like scans your answers, and if it's below a certain threshold, they just say, oh, your network connection's not working, and they don't actually let you submit it.
That's probably what happened because it came back a couple minutes later.
Yeah, no, exactly. They probably saw that you were going to leave a bad review, and they just like they probably just straight up lied to you. Your internet was probably fine the whole time, and it was just like a program saying, oh, the total sum of responses is below X amount.
Bastards.
Don't let it be submitted.
Bastards.
That's very easy to do.
Yeah, it was such perfect timing. I'm like, they fucking shut my internet off.
Don't you love though when they ask you for a survey after something? Like,
it's like
I know you don't like I know you don't care about it anymore, but something I found really funny about Fire Emblem Heroes is that once whenever you draw a 5-star, they ask you to leave a review, but they don't ever ask you like at any other point. It's just like, oh, you just got a 5-star hero. Would you like to leave a review?
Yeah.
No, but the point is like they only ask you to leave a review after something good happened.
Like 4 and 3 stars could be good too.
No, they're like, hey, nice 5-star you got there. Now, would you mind, leaving us a positive review?
I drew 2 5-stars. I didn't get asked for a review.
Oh, they do that. They do that to me every time I would get one. I thought that was absolutely hilarious.
How many 5-stars did you end up getting?
I got 3 out of 5. Like one time, I did a drawing, and 3 out of 5 were 5 stars. I was like, no way, this can't be real.
The game is rigged.
That's
Yeah.
kinda like this
No,
game.
because you generally my luck is terrible. Like in anything, literally anything that I do, if there's some sort of luck involved, I'm screwed because
I think that's why I beat Fire Emblem Heroes before you. It's because I had like 3 5-stars and 1 4-star going into the final fight.
Mhm.
And like you were still on, what was it, chapter 9 was the final
Yeah,
one?
because I had like all like 3s and 4s,
Yeah,
and
I
I
think
was
you
like
were like down.
still using the original characters and everything.
Yeah, I think you were
'Cause I
down
had
on
nothing
like
better.
chapter 7.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Yeah, my luck is terrible. I'm fully aware of it. That's why I don't play lotteries or any other money involved things. So I'm just like, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Didn't you win, like, someone gave you a bunch of lottery tickets and you won a shitload or something?
Yeah, that was one time.
Oh, I thought it was recently. Someone did.
Yeah, somebody gave me for like Christmas, I think, and it was like worth $200.
That's
But I mean,
what it was.
but I
And
mean,
thought
like,
they were fucking
but I
with
mean,
you.
no, it was legit. But at the same time, in fact, it was so legit that when I went to a gas station to turn it in, they wouldn't give me my money because apparently Speedway, they don't have a set aside amount of cash to actually pay out people. So if you try to submit a winning lottery ticket of $100 or more, they just like, sorry, we can't give you the money. I had to go to a dollar store to
Okay, that makes sense.
get them to pay me out, though. But I was like, are you serious? Because you guys sell lottery tickets. Like, yeah, we're not allowed to pay out that.
I'll never get them from a gas station.
You
I was
probably
like,
could have just like
oh,
gone
real.
to Meyer. Yeah, they sell lottery tickets there too.
I know, but it was just like, it was a matter of convenience. I didn't want to drive a couple miles out of my way for it.
Oh,
I want my money.
Was
Give
it-
me my money!
Was it the Speedway right at the corner?
Yes, it was.
God damn.
And you know how, but there's like $2 stores right there too, so it was really easy. But yeah, no, I straight up just went in there and they were like, yeah, we can't. And the cashier, she said it out loud too. She's like, we can't pay out lottery tickets more than $100. And then like everybody was looking at me.
What a bitch.
Yeah, like literally everybody
Why
was
the
staring.
fuck would you
Everybody
do
was
that?
staring. Everybody was staring at me. I was like, oh, okay. And I just like quickly got out of there because I was like, oh, we have a video on our YouTube channel about that. Lesson: never tell people you have nice things.
Yeah. The dumb, stupid motherfucker.
what did she do?
I was like,
You tell her, man.
you weren't paying attention?
She was gone getting a drink.
I
Oh,
was getting
okay.
close.
All right. So again, sorry, audience. I'm gonna rephrase this once again. So went in and had this lottery ticket worth $200. Wanted to cash it in at the gas station, and apparently they don't have at
Right,
that
yeah.
particular
We-
one. They don't have the
just
money
what
set
she
aside.
said.
Oh, yeah. So she said out loud, "Oh, yeah, sorry, we can't cash in lottery tickets worth more than $100." Said that out loud when there was a bunch of people in line behind me.
Oh,
So yeah, I was like, oh, okay, thanks, and I like quickly rushed out of there because I'm like, yeah, thanks for that. You know, just make it known.
Dumbass.
Make it known that I have something worth a lot of money in my possession.
It's a lot of drugs, man.
I would have gone up to her if I was someone besides you and asked why she did that.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah. No, what you would have done is you would have followed me out and hit me over the back of the head and stole a lottery
Me?
ticket. No, but somebody could have,
Well,
though.
that's what the more
Yeah.
reasonable person would have done.
But I would be thinking, like,
No, are you kidding? No, you kidding? Nobody says anything. Most people would just not even pay attention to it because everyone minds their own business and they don't really care about anything that happens to anybody else. Like, I hate to say it, but that's just the truth. Like, a couple weeks ago, I fell off my bike in front of like a dozen people, and one person asked me if I was all right. The rest of them just looked at me and just kept walking.
Oh, I've got a funny story like that.
Like, and it's like you know,
It was like back when I was 14.
What's wrong with humanity?
Okay, so I'm gonna throw myself under the bus a little bit here.
Laziness and selfishness.
No, not laziness and well, yeah, okay, that's what's wrong with humanity, not what's wrong with me. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus. I didn't actually start riding a bike until I was about 13. I had a bad experience when I was younger, and I never wanted to go back on. And like
that's kind of like me and ice skating. I've only ever gone ice skating once, had a bad experience, and I've never done it again.
I can't skate with the shit.
And I don't have any intent.
My stepfather's kind of an asshole about it. He's like, "Don't worry, the ice is soft. It won't hurt." It fucking hurt.
The ice is soft when you're wearing armor.
It fucking hurt.
Like he does.
Really bad. At any rate,
Yeah.
So I was 14 and I was out at the campground that I go to all the time with my grandparents. And so I was riding my bike, and it had just rained, and there was like a hot air balloon fair going on. So I was like riding back and forth because like, I was getting hungry and I had my bike with me. So I, ran back really quick, grabbed something really quick to eat from the camper, rode back. As I was riding back, I go to make a turn, or like I try and get out of the way of a car or something. One way or another, my tires go sideways. I start slipping and I skid. My tires slipped out from beneath me, landed on the dirt road, skidded hard, gashed up my leg. The bike landed on top of my leg, so the bike sandwiched between my legs. That wasn't pleasant at all. I did this like right next to two guys. The one guy like looks at me and then like walks away, and this other guy's like, "Hey, are you okay?" I look down and I'm like bleeding badly from my leg. I look down and I'm like, "I don't know. You tell me. Do I look okay?" It's like, to be honest, yeah. Thanks. And I walked away. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I limped away because that hurt like shit. I fucked up my leg big time, and it hurt like a bitch. I couldn't move it for 2 days, and we were stuck there for like 4 or 5 more days. It was a long camp weekend. And so, yeah, it hurt like a bitch. I couldn't bend it, so I just stayed in my tent.
I guess you were playing a lot of video games.
That was kind of like when I sprained my ankle a couple months ago. I couldn't even stand up for an entire day.
Right. So I just stayed in my tent. I had like, I think I had like a book. I might have had a notebook because I might have been writing back then. I had a bunch of handhelds, a portable DVD player. Actually, no, I think I actually had the PlayStation with me out there to watch movies and shit, and I had a couple of games. I stayed in my tent all damn day, and by the time the painkiller started wearing off, and I needed to change the bandages because I literally had to tape paper towel to my leg after I bled all over my grandparents' camper. My grandmother got super pissed at me.
Why?
Because you got blood in the camper and on the grug. What's the matter with you?
It's not your fault. You were
Well, I'm sorry. So, I just remember the first time I tried getting up, I took one step, realized, oh shit, I can't walk. I tripped over the inside of my tent. I ate shit right in front of my family, and I hit my leg again. And I was just on the ground in pain. It was such a bad time. It was the worst weekend ever.
That's the kind of thing we tell Jackson about when we were younger.
I, honest to God, had a scar for like 3, 4, maybe 5 years, and like
That's it? Mine is still here.
It's pretty faded. But yeah, so there's our sidetrack for the day. I remember there
Maybe
was
that's 'cause it
one
was
other
made
thing
with
I
a
wanted.
knife. But
I remember there was one other thing I wanted to go into, but I can't remember. But we've
maybe we hit you right enough.
no, we've derailed long enough. But stay tuned, folks. Oh, no, we already talked about that. That's right. The script. But
Yeah.
stay tuned, folks. We're working on the script. I'm gonna go record Prey, play more of that game. It's really lovely. Part 11 is up, so you guys know that I'm facing off against the Nightmare in episode 12. That's gonna be a shitload of fun. I'm gonna lie, kind of cheated in the videos, in the recording process. Kind of fought that thing a little bit.
What's the lie?
I said I'm not gonna lie.
No.
No, you
No,
said I'm gonna lie.
I meant to say I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I think what it was is that I was just going up against the Nightmare, and that it was going to be the first time I had actually fought it, which that was the lie, because I cheated on the recording process, where I went in after I had recorded, just to see like what it was worth, what its combat level was worth, and yeah, it's hard as fuck. So you guys are gonna have an entertaining 3 minutes. That's for damn sure. But yeah, so until next time, I've been your host, Marsh. These are my two co-hosts,
Radical Machine, newly released.
and
Socrates.
oh, that's what I forgot to say. I have got a new username. Not a username. A new nickname.
Really
I
now?
stole this one.
Oh, that's no
Specifically-
fun.
Specifically from Sword Art Online. Little bit of backstory. Main character of Sword Art Online. His name is Kirito. Okay? Bear with me. It's a Japanese anime. It's a Japanese name.
Most.
Kirito. Mm-hmm.
His
Yes,
full
proceed.
name is Kazuto Kirigaya. So, how did he get Kirito? Well, he takes the first part of his last name and the last part of his first name, mashed it together. So, Kirito. So, I'm your host, Skull. I'll see you next time.